Okay, I was just trying to have some coffee and I noticed that we were out of cold brew. So today we're gonna make 3 different kinds of cold brew with 3 different methods, all with the same bean, but we're gonna test out the different flavors with each method. The first method is the sock. This is just a sock filter. I called it a sock filter because it's just a cloth filter. I bought it on Amazon, I think it was like $20. And it requires you to use a large size mason jar, farmhouse chic. The second method is what I call the strainer. This is the strainer. You put the coffee in here, you let it sit in the water, and then you just pull it out when you're done. The third method for coffee making, I'll use this thing that I bought for like $50. It's a lot of stuff. Excessive. So I got my medium grind right here, and I'm gonna fill up a sock with some of the grinds. I set my grinder to grind about 12 cups worth of beans, and that should be enough to fill up one of these extra large mason jars full of water and have it brew overnight. And then I just kind of loosely tie this in there. That way none of the grinds fall out in my thing, in the mason jar, and then you go ahead and pop it inside. The second method, a little bit coarser of a grind, and we're going to pour in a little less than we did on the last one, probably closer to about 10 cups. Pop that right on top of that. It sits right there on top. Now method number 3, El Gigante. El Gigante sets up like this. Put the coffee in here, put the water in here, sits there, and this thing slides underneath. And when you're done, you just flip that. El Gigante. Here we go. Takes a little bit coarser of a grind, so just offset of medium. And I'm gonna do 12 cups again. I have an under sink water filtration unit, and I'm gonna use that. Fill all methods to the top using a water filtration method. Beans brew, they release gases that go into the air, and you don't want them trapped inside by a lid. So the El Gigante comes with a lid that has holes in it, and the other 2, the mason jars, I just leave the lid circle tied down and then let them breathe from the top. That way they release gases into the air and I get a nice little smell while I'm waiting. After these are done brewing for 24 hours, they go straight into the refrigerator, and then once it's chilled, you can consume it. You can also brew these directly in the refrigerator. I've just noticed that for my home brew, I actually like them brewing out at room temperature, and then I put them into the fridge to get cold for consumption later on. Add a couple ice cubes, some half and half, a little bit of agave. Nice afternoon pick-me-up. That's LA style cold brew. For more information on the coffee bean you want to use for brewing cold brew, take a look at the blog and just take a look at all the different coffees that I've been reviewing over the years. I've said some are good for cold brew and some aren't. For more information on the best bean to use when brewing cold brew in this style at home, check out the blog, and there's a couple of reviews for coffee beans that I've liked over the years. Otherwise, ask your local coffee roaster to suggest a bean that would be best for brewing as cold brew. I like a light medium roast, but you'll just have to find a bean that works best with your palate. I hope you find it.